Hornbeam All In. One morning, Hornbeam was working on a moose puzzle when his neighbor Eureka called. "Hornbeam," said Eureka, "would you like to go to a picnic?" Hornbeam loved picnics, especially the potato salad. "Will there be potato salad?" asked Hornbeam. "Of course," said Eureka. "Positive?" Hornbeam asked. "For goodness sake, Hornbeam," said Eureka. "Yes or no?" Hornbeam's brain was tired from the moose puzzle. "Yes," he said. So Eureka picked him up, and off they went. "It is a picnic plus something else," Eureka told Hornbeam on the way. "Something else?" asked Hornbeam. "You'll see," said Eureka. When they got to the park, Hornbeam saw the something else. It was a family reunion. "I have about 100 cousins I would like you to meet," Eureka told Hornbeam. Hornbeam looked at the ocean of geese before him. "But what about the potato salad?" he asked. "In time," said Eureka. Hornbeam knew there was potato salad somewhere at this picnic. "But there will not be one speck left for me," he thought, looking at all the geese he had to meet. "Let's start with Cousin Gladys," said Eureka. Hornbeam met Cousin Gladys and about 100 cousins after her, and each cousin had something nice to say. "Eureka says you are the best neighbor ever." "Eureka says you're a pretty smart moose." "Eureka says you make good spaghetti." Hornbeam felt a little ashamed. He thought maybe he did not deserve such nice words, since all he really came for was the potato salad. But he felt happy too. When Hornbeam finally got to the big picnic table, only one spoonful of potato salad was left. He scooped it up and gave it to a gosling. He had the baked beans instead. Hornbeam loved to sleep. He snored very loudly when he slept. He sounded like a truck. Since Hornbeam lived alone, his snoring was never a problem, but one winter day, Hornbeam's furnace stopped working. He was freezing, so he asked his friend Cuddy if he could spend the night. Cuddy was happy to let Hornbeam spend the night. They made some fudge and played checkers. Bedtime came, and Cuddy put sheets and blankets on the sleeper sofa for Hornbeam. Hornbeam settled in. The sleeper sofa was so warm, and he could see the snow outside. Hornbeam was as cozy as if he was in his own bed at home. He went right to sleep. Upstairs, Cuddy was also sleeping, but not for long. "What is that noise?" thought Cuddy. "Is there a truck in my house?" He went downstairs. It was not a truck. It was Hornbeam. Cuddy did not want to wake his guest. How could he get Hornbeam to stop snoring? "Maybe a hat will work," thought Cuddy. He put a hat on Hornbeam's snout, but a big snore blew the hat right off. Thought Cuddy. Maybe Hornbeam would not snore if his pillows were plumped. Cuddy plumped Hornbeam's pillows, but the snoring went on. Maybe some nice music, thought Cuddy. He turned on the radio, but that didn't work either. It just put a smile on Hornbeam's face. Cuddy gave up. Trying to sleep with the truck downstairs was impossible. So Cuddy decided to stay awake all night. He got a lot done. He wrote letters he'd been meaning to write. He scrubbed the floor he had been meaning to scrub. He trimmed his toenails. By sunrise, Cuddy had put in a full day's work. When Hornbeam woke up, Cuddy gave him a big bowl of oatmeal. Cuddy did not say anything about the snoring. And after Hornbeam left to get his furnace fixed, Cuddy climbed into his nice warm sleeper sofa. He put his head on the plump pillows. He watched the snow. Cuddy was cozy. He was also a very good friend. Hornbeam's friend Doorbell was quite the swimmer. She was even on the town swim team. She swam in many races. Hornbeam and Eureka and Cuddy always went to cheer her on. Hornbeam loved going to the pool, but only to watch races, never to swim. Hornbeam was not a swimmer. He was not comfortable in water. He liked having his feet on solid ground, and he chilled rather easily. But when Eureka found out that Hornbeam could not swim at all, Eureka said to him, "Hornbeam, you must take swimming lessons." Eureka said that to everyone. She said everyone should know how to swim, and he talked Hornbeam into taking lessons from Doorbell. Hornbeam was not happy about it. He could not find a swimsuit he liked. He picked over the swim caps for hours. But still, to make his friend Eureka happy, he went to the pool. Adorabelle was waiting for him. She told Hornbeam not to worry. "Swimming is fun," said Adorabelle. Hornbeam could think of 10 things more fun than swimming, and all of them on solid ground. But he put a foot into the water, then another foot, then his whole moose self. Hornbeam was all in. Hornbeam did everything Adorabelle told him to do. He paddled, he splashed, he floated. "Very good, Hornbeam," said Adorabelle. Hornbeam was worn out when class ended. He needed a big sandwich when he got home. But he still kept going back to the pool, and after many lessons, Hornbeam could swim. Adorabelle gave him a certificate, and Eureka was very proud of him. "I still like solid ground best," said Hornbeam. But also, he really liked his certificate.